Hey guys, it's Sarah, and in this video I wanted to talk about power, but not, oh my gosh, I think there's a rainbow. It's a very thin rainbow and I just saw a flash in front of it. Okay. In this video I wanted to talk about power, but not in an ego way, in a very magnetically source vibration way, just how we're all powerful creators. Basically, I wanted to share a little story about my life that is relevant, I believe, to this topic, and I believe that probably a lot of other girls specifically, but probably guys too, have experienced this throughout their childhoods, just because I am aware that this is the past. However, these timelines still exist in a parallel reality. It's not actually the past, since the past doesn't exist. So this stuff still exists, and that's why I believe that bringing it up is important and pertinent to this specific topic. So for me, I spent my childhood, and I just wanted to disclaimer say this, that I'm not saying this in a victim mindset whatsoever, just trying to explain this topic. I spent most of my childhood where people didn't necessarily like me. Everybody was jealous or intimidated by me, so I didn't have that many friends, and people are always kind of going at me in a way. When I was younger, I didn't fully understand why this was happening. I just knew that people didn't seem to like me, and I didn't know why. It kind of haunted me for my entire life until I came to this realization in the past few days. A lot of when we talk about bullying, a lot of what happens as children is people are actually jealous or intimidated by our power or our light because it shines so bright, and they want that, and they all have that, they just don't know how to fully show it. So all that they can do is make your power go bye-bye by bullying you or making you feel bad about your experiences or sharing your gifts or being powerful or being beautiful and all this stuff. So people kind of put us down for this type of stuff because they're intimidated by the power that we actually hold, because we're just a reflection or ideal of great source creation power. When we feel this power, when we are powerful, we are a complete aligned extension of source, especially when we understand that we're powerful and what we can use this power for the highest and greatest opportunity of all. So with this little story about myself, I wanted to relate this to this now moment, because I believe that stepping into our power is so important as light workers, because for my whole life, I've played myself small. I have not believed in my power. I did not think that I was worthy. I didn't think that the stuff that I was saying was worth an audience. I didn't believe all of this stuff. I had so many limiting beliefs that actually came from feeling powerless, that came from the initial instance of being a child and having people be jealous or angry at me for whatever reason. And I believe so many people have gone through this, so many people, especially within this community, because we're all so powerful and so wonderful, but our lights got dimmed by those who were intimidated by it, or those who really wanted to access it but couldn't access this power at the same time as us. So I just wanted to share how incredible and powerful it is when you step into your power, when you allow yourself to feel powerful, be powerful, and show your power. When you're feeling like this most powerful, confident being, you are much more aligned to source, because you know that you're worth everything. I think a lot of stuff that comes with having a childhood where you may have been bullied or people were jealous of you is low self-worth. But once you find this sense of worthiness, you are the most powerful creator that I know. Because when you know that you're worthy of whatever you desire, everything in your life shifts. I've been doing so much solar plexus work after a whole bunch of incredible, profound healings that I've received recently, and honestly, it's changed me and it shifted me as a person, because I can see how powerful I am, but I can also see how I've dimmed my power to fit in or not attract people that I don't want to necessarily attract. I've dimmed this, as well as so many other light workers, for reasons from this life and other lifetimes, that has kept me small. But once we're I'm done with being small, I want to step into my full power and shine, we can literally move mountains, create rainbows in the sky, create and design the entire life that we deserve, because we all deserve to be able to create our own lives. But we have to tap into our power, our innate power, to do this. And I believe so many people are just showing only a facet of their power because they have a fear of how other people may react when they show power, in a positive way, of course. I had an instance in my life as well where I would say that I was in more of a, I guess, powerful position. I had a large audience. I could reach a lot of people with anything that I was sharing. And so naturally, people are intimidated or afraid by that because they haven't accessed that power within, and so they want to take it away. What we're learning right now in this now moment is to call this power back right into your solar plexus, call it all back, and fully shine and be your authentic, powerful self. Because when you do this, everything shifts. All I can tell you is I was not the same person yesterday, and I was not the same person as I was this morning after I realized this profound realization about power. Because we give our power away so much and so much and so much, and it just builds up. And then when we're like done with it and we call it all back, everything in your life will shift. When you realize that you are powerful no matter what your life circumstances, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter how people have made you feel, when you realize and fully believe and trust that you're powerful, everything shifts. Your perception of yourself shifts, the perception of the world shifts, your manifestations speed up, you raise your frequency and vibration of attraction, your point of attraction radiates so many more things that are of higher frequency because you're out of that powerlessness. Powerlessness keeps you in one of the lowest vibrations. When you're in this vibration, you cannot manifest your life's desires. Once you learn this power and know that you're powerful, you move up the vibrational ladder and can attract everything into your life that you wish for. And this is so profound because we all have the ability to create our lives, and we're all learning now that we create our own realities. And with this little specific tool of owning your power and calling your power back, you can create your entire reality to be what you want it to be. So this is just a little sign in the summary of this video, is just to own your power, to call it back. If people ever bullied you, made fun of you, were jealous of you, were intimidated by you, made you play small, made you feel these ways, thank them, because they were showing you what it felt like to not have power so that you could get to this now moment and reclaim your power back. Thank them, forgive them, honor them, love them, and then thank yourself, forgive yourself, honor yourself, and love yourself. I hope you enjoyed this message, and I hope that you truly take this into your life and shift your life. I would love if anybody had these experiences going from powerlessness to power. Please comment below so I can get back to you and see how other people have learned this specific technique or learned about power and owning your power, because I think it's so profound when you can go from one instance where it's like powerlessness all the way up to feeling so powerful. It's such a profound shift in your life, and I would love, love, love to hear more about that. Also, if you'd like to connect with me more, you can follow me on Instagram, and I'll put the @ in the bio box below. Peace.